going to try to talk really loud because I'm a little bit away from the camera. And what I wanted to do is just come on here, it's kind of mid-morning, and I wanted to talk to you a little bit about meditating and working on breathing in divine love and light, and also releasing all those things that are no longer serving us. I have been practicing yoga for the last 2 to 3 weeks. It came to me to do this consistently, and one of the things that I did today out on the beach is to actually sit in what they call Indian style. It's not quite lotus where you put your feet on top of each other folded, but as a gymnast, I have always had really, really tight hips. It's pretty interesting because you usually think of gymnasts as being very flexible, but as I've come to learn, we hold a lot of physical tension and emotional stress within our hips and within each area of our bodies. Our bodies are road maps, just like iridology and looking at our eyes to see what is going on in different organs within our bodies, and just all of our trillions of cells that we have. They are all sentient beings, so we are made up of a community, a life force that works together. It's not just us. It's pretty amazing within this skin covering that we have. So that's why it's so important to take care of our entire bodies so that we can heal and regenerate and just support this body that we're living within right now. But I just want to go back to this position here. I was sitting here like this, and the reason why you do your fingers like this is to complete and to hold the energy within us and to not allow it to just escape. We want it to kind of stay within us, and there's times when we do release, but anyways, sitting here helps us to stay present and to keep that energy flowing within us. And I've never been able to sit like this before, and I was actually turned around facing the ocean, just sitting here, and the way that the ground was is it kind of brought my hips forward a little bit, and I just sat there for probably about 15-20 minutes with a straight back, and actually my knee was quite a bit down, I think because of the way the sand was, and it felt so good, and just breathing in divine love within my heart and visualizing it opening up and expanding, and just I envision the green light that has to do, that's been associated or connected with the heart chakra or energy center, and I just watched it, and I started to feel my heartbeat, and actually my body felt like it was pulsing forward and back as I was breathing in this divine love. And as different types of thoughts or emotions came in, I would bring myself back to the heart, dropping from the mind down to the heart. And one of the things that came to my mind was that I wanted to just make a video about this quickly on this beautiful day, because we have had beautiful weather this last week on the Oregon coast, and right now it's November 23rd, and I know that these days are far and few in between, as you know, the fall and then the winter comes. So I wanted to take advantage of it and share with you. So that's why I wanted to come on quickly, just to let you know for myself, I knew that yoga was going to be something that I needed to do. I'm a very physical person with, doing gymnastics since I was 4 years old, and And then it's always been something that I enjoy, riding horses, riding bikes, snowboarding, playing soccer. You know, I coached soccer for my daughters for a couple years, tennis, you know, swimming, all kinds of things like that. And I never thought I would be able to sit like this and do this. And so this is just showing me more and more about what it is I can do and how I can support my body in releasing anything that's no longer serving me. And I'm doing this by eating healthier, by getting rest, by getting out and connecting with nature, and committing to the practice of ascension. This isn't going to happen overnight. There are things that happen in my life and in yours that can happen right now as we create and co-create, but there are things that take some time and practice. Repetition, repetition, repetition. Rewiring our brains and having new experiences that come about that help to reinforce that what we're doing is good and right, and it actually encourages us to continue on. So it's okay to ask for signs from source energy, from our higher selves, our guides. All of us are one. We are actually source incarnated, and I'm learning more and more about that. But there is an intelligence out there that connects us all, and where I am right now in connecting with my soul, I am learning more and more how to release and let go, and to remember who I am, and to reconnect with this open heart. And so it's so important every day to start out with intentions and asking open-ended questions like, what can I do today to be a greater service to everyone, and to ending human trafficking of our families? How can I be an anchor, love and light on this planet? What is it that I can do today to be more connected? There's so many different things that can be asked, and what is it that I can do, and how can I be to have this abundance that I'm dreaming about, and how can I imagine this and embody it? You know, all these higher vibrational emotions, these frequencies, these energies, and these vibrations. So that is so important. And then to just be present throughout the day, going back to the open heart at all times, and connecting that breath. I have been reminded in yoga that I disconnect from the breath, the prana, the life force so many times throughout the day when I'm thinking of things, I'm in the mind, or I'm uncomfortable with something. So I want to bring that back and center, focus on the open heart, connect the breath, and to be able to intentionally imagine what I want, because our desires push us and move us and guide us into the direction that has to do with our life purpose and our mission. But to always keep that open heart, and to be consciously thinking about things and consciously bringing in these higher vibrational emotions, and believing that what we want is already here. We just have to tap in by matching our frequencies of our vibrations and energies to that of what we want. So in survival mode, it takes us outside of ourselves, and we're external, looking around at everything, and what happens is our minds, our consciousness are disconnected, and we are just fully in survival mode, wanting to try to protect ourselves, and we can't think about anything else. We are just trying to either fight or flee, or sometimes we freeze. But when we expand our consciousness and we start to let go of old belief systems that are no longer serving us, we then connect with all that is, with source energy, and we are able to go within, to open our hearts, to enter into heaven's gates. And this is a portal, okay? And we are able to do so much in creation mode because our frontal lobe, our creation, our creative abilities to think is then activated. And we're no longer just trying to survive, and this is where the miracles happen and our desires can become our reality as we tap in. So anyways, that is basically what I wanted to say. And as I'm sitting here, it's pretty cool to be talking to you on the Oregon coast in this, folded leg, Indian style type of position. And I'm going to close my day with breathing in love for 15 or 20 minutes, or breathing in gratitude, focusing on the open heart and being thankful for all that I have right now and all that is coming to me.